Liquids. A. Cannot be compressed. B. Do not occupy definite shape. C. Are not affected by change in pressure and temperature. D. None of these. The correct answer is do not occupy definite shape. The ratio of the percentagge error in the discharge and percentage error in the measurement of head over a triangular notch is A 2:3, B 3:2, C 2:5, D 5:2. The correct answer is 5:2. The ratio of the inertia and gravitational force acting in any flow ignoring other forces is called A. Euler number, B. Freud number, C. Reynold number, D. Weber number. The correct answer is Freud number. A rectangular channel 6 m wide and 3 m deep and having a bed slope as 1 in 2000 is running full. If Chezys constant C54.8 pick up the correct specification of the channel from the following. A. Hydraulic mean depth 1.5 m. B. Velocity of flow 1.5 m sec. C. Rate of flow 27 m 3 sec. D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. Non-overflow double curvature concrete arch is provided in A. Bhakra Dam, B. Hirakund Dam, C. Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, D. Idukki Dam. The correct answer is Idukki Dam. For the most economical trapezoidal open channel, a half of the top width must be equal to one of the sloping sides. B. The hydraulic mean depth must be equal to half the depth of flow. C. The semicircle drawn with top width as diameter must touch the three sides of the channel. D. All of these. The correct answer is all of these. Hydraulic ram is a device. A. For lifting water without an electric motor. B. For accelerating water flow. C. For lifting heavy loads. D. None of these. The correct answer is for lifting water without an electric motor. Gauge pressure is A. Absolute pressure atmospheric pressure, B. Absolute pressure atmospheric pressure, C. Atmospheric pressure absolute pressure, D. None of these. The correct answer is absolute pressure atmospheric pressure. The mouthpiece shown in the below figure is generally known as A. Internal mouthpiece, B. Reentrant mouthpiece, C. Borders mouthpiece, D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. If jet of water coming out from a nozzle with a velocity 9.81 ms, the angle of elevation being 30, the time to reach the highest point is A. 0.25 s, B. 0.50 s, C. 1.0 s, D. 1.5 s. The correct answer is 0.50 s. The discharge through a 100 mm diameter external mouthpiece fitted to the side of a large vessel is 0.05948 m3s. The head over the mouthpiece is A. 2 m, B. 2.5 m, C. 3.0 m, D. 4.0 m. The correct answer is 4.0 m. If cohesion between the molecules of a fluid is more than adhesion between the fluid and glass, the free level of fluid in a dipped glass tube will be A. higher than the surface of liquid, B. same as the surface of liquid, C. lower than the surface of liquid, D. none of these. The correct answer is lower than the surface of liquid. The continuity equation A. expresses the relationship between work and energy. B. relates the momentum per unit volume between 2 points on a streamline. C. relates mass rate of flow along a streamline. D. requires that Newton's second law of motion be satisfied at every point in fluid. The correct answer is relates mass rate of flow along a streamline. Water displaced by a floating wooden block of density 0.755 m long, 2 m wide and 3 m high is A 17.5 m3, B 20.0 m3, C 22.5 m3, D 25 km 3. The correct answer is 22.5 m3. In pipelines, a surge tank is provided. A. To relieve the pressure due to water hammer. B. To provide additional water head. C. To overflow the pipeline when suddenly closed. D. To remove the frictional loss in pipe. The correct answer is to relieve the pressure due to water hammer. Total head of a liquid particle in motion is the sum of A. Potential head and kinetic head. B. Kinetic head and pressure head. C. Potential head and pressure head. D. Potential head, kinetic head and pressure head. The correct answer is potential head, kinetic head and pressure head. The velocity distribution of viscous fluid through a circular pipe is A. Hyperbolic, B. Circular, C. Parabolic, D. Elliptical. The correct answer is parabolic. If U, V, W are the components of the velocity v of a moving particle, the equation represents A. one-dimensional flow, B. two-dimensional flow, C. three-dimensional flow, D. none of these. The correct answer is three-dimensional flow. Mercury is generally used in barometers because A. Its wire pressure is practically zero. B. The height of the barometer will be less. C. It is a best liquid. D. Both A and B above. The correct answer is both A and B above. Flow in pipes is laminar if Reynold number is A. less than 2100, B. more than 3000, C. between 2100 and 3000, D. none of these. The correct answer is less than 2100. In flow, the liquid particles may possess A. potential energy, B. kinetic energy, C. pressure energy, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. Euler's equation for the motion of liquids assumes that A. fluid is viscous, B. fluid is homogeneous and incompressible, C. velocity of flow is non-uniform over the section, D. flow is unsteady along the streamline. The correct answer is fluid is homogeneous and incompressible. The height of water level in a tank above the center of a circular hole 2.5 centimeters in diameter is 50 m. The velocity of water flowing through the hole is A. 31.1 m sec, B. 31.2 m sec, C. 31.3 m sec, D. 31.4 m sec. The correct answer is 31.3 m sec. A steady uniform flow is through A. long pipe at decreasing rate, B. a long pipe at constant rate, C. an expanding tube at constant rate, D. an expanding tube at increasing rate. The correct answer is a long pipe at constant rate. Cavitation is caused by A. low pressure, B. high pressure, C. low velocity, D. high velocity. The correct answer is low pressure. Mach number is the ratio of inertia force to A. viscosity, B. surface tension, C. gravitational force, D. elasticity. The correct answer is elasticity. The main assumption of Bernoullis equation is A. the velocity of energy of liquid particle across any cross-section of a pipe is uniform. B. no external force except the gravity acts on the liquid. C. there is no loss of energy of the liquid while flowing. D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. For critical depth of flow of water in open channels FC, the specific energy must be A. Minimum, B. Maximum, C. Average of maximum and minimum, D. None of these. The correct answer is minimum. Kinematic viscosity of liquids by equation is determined by A. Redwood viscometer, B. Engler viscometer, C. Sailbolt universal viscometer, D. None of these. The correct answer is Sailbolt universal viscometer. If the forces are due to inertia and gravity and frictional resistance plays only a minor role, the design of the channels is made by comparing A. Reynold number, B. Froude number, C. Weber number, D. Mach number. The correct answer is Froude number. The discharge over a Cipolletti weir of length 2.185 m when the head over the weir is 1 m is A. 2.0 m3, B. 2.5 m3, C. 3.0 m3, D. 4.0 m3. The correct answer is 4.0 m3. The velocity of the fluid particle at the center of the pipe section is A. Minimum, B. Maximum, C. Equal throughout, D. None of these. The correct answer is maximum. Due to decrease of diameter of the droplet inside, pressure intensity A. increases, B. decreases, C. remains unaffected, D. none of these. The correct answer is increases. In order to avoid capillary correction, the minimum diameter of a manometer used for measuring pressure should be A. 2 mm, B. 4 mm, C. 6 mm, D. 8 mm. The correct answer is 6 mm. When water flows over a rectangular suppressed weir, the negative pressure created beneath the nap A. increases the discharge, B. decreases the discharge, C. does not affect the discharge, D. none of these. The correct answer is increases the discharge. Barometers are used to measure A. pressure in water channels, pipes, etc., B. difference in pressure at 2 points, C. atmospheric pressure, D. very low pressure. The correct answer is atmospheric pressure. For most economical rectangular section of a channel, the depth is kept A. 1/4 of the width, B. 3 times the hydraulic radius, C. half the width, D. hydraulic mean depth. The correct answer is half the width. In a centrifugal pump casing, the flow of water leaving the impeller is A. rectilinear flow, B. radial flow, C. free vortex motion, D. forced vortex. The correct answer is free vortex motion. In fluids, steady flow occurs when A. conditions of flow change steadily with time, B. conditions of flow do not change with time at a point, C. conditions of flow remain the same at adjacent point, D. velocity vector remains constant at a point. The correct answer is conditions of flow do not change with time at a point. A cylinder 3 m in diameter and 4 m long retains water one side as shown in the below figure. If the weight of the cylinder is 2000 kgf, the vertical reaction at A is A. 14137 kgf, B. 5863 kgf, C. 20000 kgf, D. 18000 kgf. The correct answer is 5863 kgf. From a nozzle exposed to atmosphere, the liquid jet traverses A. straight line, B. a circular path, C. an elliptical path, D. a parabolic path. The correct answer is a parabolic path. To avoid the force of surface tension in an inclined manometer, the minimum angle of inclination is A. 2, B. 3, C 4. D 5. The correct answer is 4. An orifice is taken as large if A H2H1H, B H2H1H4, C H2H1H2, D H2H1H3. The correct answer is H2H1H3. A closed cylindrical vessel of 100 cm diameter and 200 cm high is completely filled with a liquid SP. Weight 1600 kg m3 when rotated about its vertical axis at 100 rpm. The total pressure on its lid is A 459 kg, B 549 kg, C 945 kg, D 954 kg. The correct answer is 954 kilograms.